All right, guys. So in this video, we're going to be talking about Klaviyo email automations in 2025, 2026, and what are some of the tactics that I use in order to scale my brands to 6 or even 7 figures per month by just doing email and SMS marketing alone. Now, we run paid ads on our brand pages and we do custom landing pages as well to build an offer, but backend is one of the most important thing when it comes to scaling your stores to the next level. So if you're struggling with lower conversion rate for your emails and your system is not properly set up, you can always contact me. But other than that, I'll show you 3 different examples that I use in my specific brands that will help me scale to 10x in no time. So it's very basic, simple strategies, but a lot of people miss out on that. And whenever somebody's trying to work with me or somebody get onboarded with me, and if I'm helping some partners, this is a common mistake I see in the industry. So let me actually share my screen. Let me show you what I'm talking about, and let's jump right into it. All right, guys, so I'm in my screen right now. So I'll show you 3 examples of emails and what are some of the things that we do in order to actually make sure that we are converting on a monthly basis and we're not on a roller coaster ride every single month to trying to increase our conversion rate. We keep consistent conversion rate with our emails, and that's basically what it is. This is just an example that I'm showing you from a brand called Agent. I have no affiliation with the brand itself, but we use similar designs, similar strategies for our specific clients in the similar category when it comes to like skin, hair, beauty industry. Now, it doesn't have to be in like the same exact industry. You can have any other specific product. It's all about what strategy we use in-house in order to actually help scale our businesses online. So first thing first, the most important thing is if I just scroll through this, through these like emails, you'll see like a lot of infographics. You see some before and after pictures. You see some icons. You see some copy. And overall experience of these 3 emails is very clean and to the point. Now, how do we achieve this? The first thing I want to mention, and I always mention this in my videos, is the design and the strategy. So you need to know your specific niche in your specific product market, and you need to know like, okay, what are some of the things that I can do in order to actually either nurture my audience or educate my consumers. So I'll give you a very simple example. So for example, let's say I have this product. All right, I'll just make this a bottle. Okay. And this bottle is a shampoo. Okay. Now, for example, you might be thinking like, okay, this is a shampoo. How can I market my shampoo bottle that where people automatically starts buying from me on a monthly basis and I have a very consistent conversion rate? There are only 2 ways of doing that. First is you need to understand what are the problem in the market related to a shampoo product. Why people use shampoo in the first place. Either they need good hairs, all right? They need good hairs. They want something that smells good, okay? They want something that doesn't have any chemicals. You probably heard in the women's space they talk about like, oh, I don't want no chemicals in my hairs and all that. So they don't want no chemicals. The second thing is, which is the most important thing, is something that they can use on a monthly basis. Very important. If you don't have a monthly product, that is totally fine. But something that they can use on a monthly basis, or even though if they're using it for one time only, you have to have something that people, once they purchase the product from you, they keep coming back to you, even though you are selling one-time product. You could be selling accessories or anything like that, right? So this is basically what your product is. This is just an example. This is what a consumer wants, okay? And you need to make sure that you build an ecosystem where people are either coming on a monthly basis, or if they purchase one time, you have enough information for them to actually keep coming back. Now, how would I market this? There's only 2 ways of doing that. The first one is I mentioned is a nurture process. Okay. Nurture is just like education around either the product itself. Okay. So for example, the shampoo bottle, I can nurture them around like shampoo bottle. I can talk about the ingredients that we use. I can talk about the benefits of using the shampoo. I can talk about what are some of the ways of using shampoo, how often you should use a shampoo. Okay. You can come up with 1,000+ things related to your shampoo. This is one way of marketing your product. All right. And this is the common problem I see in the market right now is a lot of big brands, they just send out like discounted emails all the time and they have no nurturing process. All right. Well, like the 4 things I mentioned, these are like very, very simple. All right. How to have a proper routine of using shampoo multiple times a week. All right. And what are the long term benefits of using this product? What are other people are talking about the product? So this is like all nurture around the same exact product. So this is one way of nurturing the audience. The second one is, let's say if I have the same product, the second one is social proofing. You can do before and afters. You can do UGC content. You can do 5-star reviews. You can do picture reviews of people talking about it. If you have online community or similar products in the marketplace where people are just like talking bad about those products, you can do comparisons of like, hey, this is why our product is way better than any other product in the marketplace. So there's like 1,000 things that you can do as well around social proofing. But if you do a combo of both, you can 10x your business. And this takes a little bit of time, but you can 10x your business pretty fast. Now, same thing going on in these emails. So as you can see right here, your path to persistent progression, reflect, commit, and watch your hair thrive, get consistent, right? And they're educating you in this email. Start 2025 with the commitment to never run out and always stand out. And they're using an infographic here as well. It says 2024, 2025, and the person is running. And they're talking about one thing, which is save 10% off every order, free shipping, US orders, and all that, get consistent. So in this email, they're trying to sell a subscription to keep the consumer coming back. The second email, if you look at here, this is all social proofing. The transformation power of agent, and they have a call to action, and then they have a good combo of using before and afters. They have 5-star reviews of like people, and this is what make other consumer trust your product more. So social proofing, education of the product is one of the 2 things that we do in our emails as well. So as you can see right here at the footer, it says get 10% off plus free shipping, but mostly main email is all about education. Now the last email that you see right here says protect your peace, channel all your energy into positive change. Now you can pause this video, you can go through the copy here, but what's happening here is like they're talking about like the frustration, the negatives, the energy that you use in negative things or negative thoughts when it comes to hair loss, right? And how the product can help you shift these negative triggers. So that's basically what they're talking about in this email. Again, this is all educational emails. All these 3 emails are educational. When you educate the consumers onto this level, what happens is people start to relate with your email. So it's just like a blog post. So back in 2016, 17, if you remember, a lot of people were just writing blog posts and trying to educate the consumers for their products. It's the same exact thing happening in 2025, 2026. And if you're struggling with your emails design, strategy, copy, infrastructure, you don't know how to market your product the right way, you are running ads, you're bringing a lot of traffic, but backend system is broken, I can help you scale your e-commerce store and your email system to the next level. When it comes to these type of emails, we do 7 figures per month with our brands. I can definitely help with that too. Other than that, if you're just starting out your e-commerce store and you want to get the best looking email templates for your e-commerce e-commerce store, check out my online store. Those templates are 100% free. I'll put the link in the description as well. You can download those templates for absolutely free and have fun and test it out. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.